American South. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe! G.I. Joe!
Hello everybody, Mac here. Welcome back to the show. Welcome to Friday Night Game Night. Welcome to the last full week of Yojo June. We have this coming weekend left over, and then of course we have on Monday, we're going to have a Yojo June live stream, the last one, where we'll get to see the HasLab, but we'll talk more about that on our Sunday show and tell. Tonight, we are here to play HeroQuest. Specifically, we are going through our Spirit Queen's Torment year-long questing, and tonight is Quest 9, which I believe is called the Sage's Exile. If I was wrong, we will find out very soon when we open the app. So we have, of course, our quest pack right here. We have our heroes lined up. We have Cone, our barbarian, with the battle axe. He actually just bought the battle axe, plus he has chainmail, giving him a defense of 5 and a high-end attack of 4 with a 3 for his crossbow. We have Mask, who is just decked out at this point. She is the rogue. She only has a defense of 2. We need to try and get her some armor, but she has lots of really cool stuff. She has her rogue abilities that we have right here. She also has her Bandolier of Daggers, Orc's Sword, Phantom Blade Dagger, and the Rabbit Boots. So she is just decked out. We have Hendrix, our bard, crossbow, longsword, helmet, and shield. No armor other than the shield. 3 attack dice, 4 defense dice, and of course, finally, we have Nicolton, who just got his wizard staff on last month's quest, which was, I can't remember what the name of it is right now. I want to say it was the Drowned Citadel, I think. We'll find out when we open the app. But that was all underwater. So now we have come up out from underwater. The spell has worn off. They can no longer water breathe. They're breathing air. So without further ado, let's get our app open and let's take a look at what we have going today. So where did I put it? Okay, let's open this up. Okay.
Welcome to HeroQuest.
New quest. Friday Night Game Night. Spirit Queen's Torment. Okay.
Select a quest.
Okay, right there. The Flooded Catacombs and the Sage's Exile.
Sylvana uses magic to contact you. I can divine you more clearly now that you have climbed out of the watery depths. Somewhere in this ruined temple there is a powerful sage. The sage knows what magical knowledge Nelath, the Spirit Queen, has stolen. Just as importantly, you must learn where the Spirit Queen can be found. Once you have the information, leave the drowned temple and return to me.
Continue. Oh, everybody is starting down there. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so let's just take an open door, and where were we? Okay, so we were 3 squares down. We have an open door there. All of our guys are just going to be here on the edge of the table. Coming into the temple. And what did we get? We have a blocked corridor here. Okay. What else do we got? Place the revealed pieces on your table's game board. We have the Lost Sage. Emerging from the flooded portion of the temple, you must seek out the Orc Spirit Sage to uncover more information about the Spirit Queen. Sylvana believes the sage knows the location of the Spirit Queen and what magical knowledge she has stolen. Angry spirits. Enemies here are angry spirits. All damage you take will affect your mind points instead of your body points. Spirits take damage normally. We did this before we went underwater, and that was really a bummer because it kind of screwed everything up. But I think we got better at that. The one who's going to suffer the most is Cone, our barbarian, because he has 8 body points but only 2 mind points. And our wizard has 4 body points but 6 mind points, so he's actually the one that can tank the most damage. Mask, our rogue, and Hendrix, our bard, are 5 and 4, so they're kind of like, they both have 5 body points, they both have 4 mind points, so they're kind of like evened out right there. Iron entrance door. The sloping path leads up to an iron door that opens to the howling angry spirits. Okay, so that's what we got. So over here we have our dice that we will be rolling movement dice, but we're not going to do that just yet because I just want him, Cone, who is our main guy, who is our lead, is going to step in just to see what we have going on. Nothing new to see, but we are going to search for traps. Oh, the ceiling looks dangerous. Where? Right there. Okay. So we'll put a marker. Where is that? That's 3 down. 1, 2, 3. We will put a skull marker there, designating that that is a trap. And that is Cone's turn. So now we will have Mask come in. And usually I don't roll movement dice, but since we're just getting a lay of the land, I kind of want to... Nah, let's just bring her in. And let's bring her to here, because we're probably going to come down this route just to avoid that trap altogether. So we'll bring her in here. And there's another blockage. Where is that at? It looks like right here. Okay. And we have a door. Dun, dun, dun. We have a closed door right here. Okay. Oh, joy. And we have 2 skeletons and a zombie. Okay, so skeleton. Skeleton. And where's our zombies? Zombie. All right, so over here, let's get out our skeleton and zombie cards. That our skeletons have 6 movement, 2 attack, 2 defense, 1 body. And our zombies have 5 movement, 2 attack, 3 defense, 1 body. All right. This is the start. So that was... Oh, wait, is there anything more? No, okay, that was it. So now it is Hendrix's turn, and since we have baddies, we have to roll movement dice. So we have 5. Oi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll move that in there, and we'll put him right there. So he is going to be the spearhead. So he is right at the door. It's going to ask us if we want to open it. No, we do not. Whoops. Back him up right there. No. Okay. So it looks like it counted coming in as 1. I don't count that as 1. I count that to be the first square. So that's what we're going with. Okay. So now it is Nick Holton's turn. Only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can bring him up. Now he can't cast spells through people, I don't think, which is a problem. So it is Zargon's turn. Yes. So skeleton moves forward, advances forward. Saw that coming. Okay. He's going to attack Hendrix. 2 hits. Oh man. What a way to start. Okay, and Hendrix has, Hendrix has 4 for defense. Okay, so let me see something here. When you are wearing non-metal armor and not carrying a shield, well, nope, he's carrying a shield now. So yeah, he has 4 for defense. And he rolls 1 defense. Okay, so there's 1 defense. So he takes 1 hit. Oh, and that is to his mind points. That's right. So how do healing spells work? Okay, so we will take him down to 3 instead of 4. Okay, that's done. What else do we got? Yeah, and then the skeleton is just going to advance, and then the zombie is just going to advance, right? Yeah. Okay. So they just advance forward. They're kind of bottlenecked. They can't really do anything until Hendrix. So we're just going to skip Cone, and we're going to go straight to Mask. Let me see something here. Now, Mask has a... This is Dust of Disappearance. That doesn't... Okay. Mask has a ability, Combat Mobility. You may move unseen through spaces occupied by monsters. Do not discard after use. So if we can roll enough movement for her to get over here, she can flank behind them. So she will need to roll, she'll need to move at least, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She needs to move at least 6. I think we can get that. I think so. Just got that. So she can move through there, and then, so let's move her to here. And then she can attack the zombie only with the short sword, and that is an attack of 2. Oh, 2 hits. Very nice. So we got 2 hits there. The zombie has what for defense? 3 for defense. Oh, 2 defense. And so he defended, or it defended against her attack. All right, so it is now Hendrix's turn. Hendrix has a long sword, which is 3 dice. 3 attack dice, attacking the skeleton. 2 hits. Oops. 2 hits right there. And the skeleton's defense is 2. No defense, so this guy is destroyed. So we pluck it from the board. All right. Now, Colton's turn. Why not? Let's see if we can... Yeah, he just needs to advance forward 1. Let's see if we can do this. Move him in 1. He'll use his wizard staff, which now gives him an attack of 2. Whoops. Let's move him forward. And a total miss. Okay. And it is now Zargon's turn. Yes. All right. So what do we got? First, the skeleton attacks Colton and completely misses. And now the zombie turns on Mask. 1 hit. And Mask has 2 defense dice. Come on, Mask. 1 defense. Nice. Okay, Cone's turn. We're not even going to roll. We're just going to move. Whoop. We're just going to move him up because, like, there's nothing he can do anyway, but I want to keep him with the group. Okay, so now we have Mask. She's attacking the zombie. Now, she used combat mobility last round. This round, we can use... Where is it? Ambidextrous, which means she gets to attack with her short sword and her dagger. So first the short sword. 2 hits. And the defense is 3. Well, that doesn't matter anyway. Nice. Zombie is no more. And Hendrix can't really do anything. He's at the back, but we have Colton who can take a swing with his wizard staff once more and see what we can do about this last skeleton. 1 hit. Okay, defense of 2. 1 defense. All right. Skeleton's turn. Yes. Big misses all around. Cone, not going to do anything. Mask, just move in 1, attack the skeleton. 2 misses. Now with the dagger. Miss with the dagger as well. Hendrix, can't do anything. Nicolton, 2 attacks, 2. We have a hit. And no defense. So that removes the skeleton. Well, that was an interesting start to our game. So let's just cycle back around to Hendrix, and we will leave everybody in the position they are in, and Hendrix will open this door. So we have an orc. Okay. We have an orc in the corner. And that's it. All right. So he will roll movement dice. And we will get him in there. Just 1 orc? Oh my gosh, 3. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Let's put an open door. And he only moved 3, so we're just going to put him here in the corner. All right. And it is now Nicolton's turn. Oh, I forgot to move. Hold on. I forgot to move her up to here. So it's now Nicolton's turn. So we'll get some movement dice out of him. 5, not doing great. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can come in and engage. Whoa! You sprung falling block trap. Place the falling block tile on the game board under your hero miniature. Oh, crap. Well, that was bad. You must roll 3 combat dice. For each skull rolled, you suffer 1 point of damage. Oh. Okay, where's the trap at? Right here in the middle. No. Okay, so we have to roll 3 dice, and for every skull, 1 point of damage. Low numbers. Let's get rid of these. 2. Okay, so remember, he takes mind damage. So he has 7, so that puts him down to 5. So he's actually not in that bad of shape, believe it or not. All right. Oh, no, wait. Let me check the manual for something here, because I think I may have misinterpreted something. Drowned Temple, Sage's Exile. However, all orcs are still spirits. The damage they deal is to mind points. Oh! Okay, so only the orcs deal damage to mind points. Everything else is to physical. So he took 2 points, so he only has 3 points left. Oh, wow, so that means Hendrix actually took physical damage. So that means he has 4 physical damage instead of... I have to keep track of 2 different sets of damage here. I just realized that. Oh, so Cone could have can go in and like just bust up anything that isn't an orc. Okay, so what do we do next? Tap a selected destination space. Falling block is now a permanent block in the game. Your decision... Well, it's just in the middle of the room. So we're actually going to move him over here. Okay. Zargon's turn. Yes. Okay. So this is going to be mind damage whenever they attack Nicolton. 2. Okay. All right. And his defense, I believe, is 2. Yes. All right. 2 hits, 2 defense. 1 defense. Okay, so that is 1 mind point. So I'm going to have to keep track of the mind points. I'm just going to keep track of the mind on the bottom right here. So that is 1. So that brings it down to 6. So he's at 3 body and 6 mind. Okay, I got it now. We're good. We're good. Done. All right, so Cone, let's see what we can do with him. Oh, the movement dice are not liking me tonight. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to move him around to here. And now we have Mask. And she's the one that I really want to get, like, boxcars to get her into the fight. 7. This could be good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. All right. So we're going to bring her down here. Now, not only can she use ambidextrous, but she also has Orc's Bane, which is her short sword. Orc's Bane, when using this magic short sword, you roll 2 attack dice. You may attack twice if attacking an orc may not be used by the wizard. So she'll actually get 1, 2, 3 attacks on this orc. 2 with Orc's Bane, 1 with her dagger. So let's roll 2 dice for the first short sword attack. So that is 2 hits. Oh, and I forgot to bring out the orc card. So here's our orc. 1 body point, 2 defense dice. We have 2 hits. That is a hero shield. That is a hero shield. So she just bodied this orc. Okay, cool. Take that orc out of the equation. It is going to be a fight night. Okay, so Hendrix, we have already established that there is a trap in the middle of the room. So he is going to search for secret doors. There's not a secret door to be found. Okay. Nicolton, search for treasure, which could lead to possible wandering monster. Search for treasure. Draw a treasure card. All right. We shuffle these up. We did pretty good with treasure last week, or I'm sorry, last month. Let's see what we get this month. Boom. Hazard. Oh, suddenly the stone beneath your feet gives way. You fall into a shallow hole, losing 1 body point and ending your turn. You may not climb out and move normally on your next turn. Return the card to the bottom of the deck. Well, I would have rather had a wandering monster, I'm going to be honest. So Nicolton takes 1 more point of body damage, so he is down to 2 now. Luckily, he has healing potions. He has healing potions and he has spells. So if we get into the worst of the worst. Okay, so we're going to come out and... Oh, I think there's supposed to be... Where did that piece go? Oh, I knocked it off the table. Okay, yeah. So I think there's supposed to be one here, I think. Let me look. Yeah. So we're going to bring them down to here. Okay. So let's just take Cone. We'll have him step out. We're going to search for traps again. No traps. And then that will bring Mask out. And we're going to move her, put her here. So let's move Cone first. Just out to here. And then Mask. We're going to bring... Whoop. To here. Okay, so we have a closed door right here. And that's it. All right. Search for traps. Ooh, ceiling looks dangerous. All right. So we have another tile piece right here. Okay, so let's set them up to break in the door. So we're going to put her here. No. We're going to bring Conan, or Conan, we're going to bring Cone in to here, not setting off the trap. Let's bring Hendrix in. And then finally, Nicolton. I'm going to be completely honest. I've just completely forgotten what we're supposed to be looking for. I think we're looking for clues, aren't we? Okay. So we have him here and him here with that there. Okay. Let's open the door. Yes. So I guess there's a pillar in the middle of the room. There is another orc in the middle of the room, which is fine because she has Orc's Bane. And that's it. Oh, this is not filling me with a lot of confidence here, guys. Okay, so she opened the door, so she's going to be the first one in. We're not even going to roll because the minimum that she's going to have is 2, and we just need her to step in and engage this orc. So there we go. Oh, for crap's sakes. 3 combat dice. Okay, so we're learning. We're learning. Oh my goodness. Okay, 3 dice. And this is physical damage. 2 for Mask. This is the first physical damage she's taken, so that brings her down to 3 because she has 5 body points. All right. We're going to move her off to the side here. Oh, this is frustrating. This is so frustrating. Oh, we're not going to be able to swarm him. So Hendrix. Okay, so there went a really good plan. So let us roll movement dice. Of course, this is like big numbers. All right. So bring him in to here. All right. 3 with the long sword. Two hits. Nice. Very nice. 2 defense for the orc. 2 hits, so the orc is no more. All right, so let's bring the Colton in. Just put him here. Search for secret doors. No secret doors. Let's bring Cone in. Search for treasure. Another treasure card. I'm starting to notice a pattern here, and I keep moving that square. Okay, and we got, boom. Oh my goodness. Definitely noticing a pattern. Hazard pit trap. Cone with all of the armor falls through, but that puts him down to 7 bodies, so he still has the most body points out of anybody. All right. We are off to a fantastic start, putting this back to the bottom. You know, it started so well with the fight, and we have all of these traps that we discovered, but we also have all of these traps that we're setting off. Okay, so we're just going to end up bringing them down and seeing what we have going on down here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to bring them all down to here. So we're going to lead with, let's lead with Cone. What could it hurt? Let's just bring him down to here. What is that? Oh, that is an abomination. Okay, so let's use some of the quest specifics. Okay, so he can attack the abomination. All right. So that was his movement. So while he's here, he can't search for traps while he's in combat. So that's his movement. So let us roll movement for Mask and see if we can get her into the fight as well. There's 10. Okay, so let's get our abomination card and swap that out. That was 10. You saw that? Okay, so 10 will be... Oh, and she's all the way around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll put her here because I have a feeling he'll advance in. The abomination will advance in. Avoiding that spot. Hendrix, we will bring in 11. Okay, so we're just going to put him... Okay, so he has a longsword. I think those can attack diagonally, right? Lullaby, Healing Song. Okay, those are his spells. Where's the equipment? I'm pretty sure broadsword, longsword. Because of its length, the longsword enables you to attack diagonally. Yeah, and he has... Okay, so we'll bring him... What did he roll? 11. We're going to bring him in around to here so that he can attack on a diagonal. And we will bring Colton in just to act as the healing hand in the case anything goes wrong. Okay, Zargon's turn. Yes, bring it. Bring it. Hi, guys. Okay, so our abomination has 6 movement, 3 attack, 3 defense, 2 body, 3 mind. And this is not an orc, so this is a bodied attack, a physical attack. Okay, and who is the abomination attacking? Cone, and complete misses all around. That's what we like to see. Okay, so now Cone gets to swing his mighty axe. 4 attack dice. Battle axe. 2-handed. Let's do this. 3. Count them. 3 hits. And he has 3. Count them. 3 defense. No defense. That is a hero shield. No defense. The abomination is no more. That was awesome. Okay. So in lieu of movement, now he will search for traps. Ceiling looks dangerous. Where? Oh, it's just that thing. Okay. So I guess the rest of this is okay. So now we will take Mask and we will move her down to here. We have a door. Right, Chogue. Okay. We have a dead end right here. Okay. All right. Let's set this up for our door busting. I think I feel more confident now that I understand not everything is mind damage. I feel more confident setting up for our typical door busting formation. So let's move Cone to the door. No. Hendrix will come in on this side. Oh, we have 2 more closed doors. We have one right here at the utility closet. And we have one down here. We're avoiding all of the falling ceilings. Okay. Oh crap, and we have an orc. Ghost orc. Okay. So we will bring the Colton in. And by my own rules, we have to roll movement dice now that there's a baddie on the scene. Orc. 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, which is actually enough to put him where I want him. Okay, so Zargon's turn. Bring the orc. Okay. 1 hit on Hendrix. Hendrix has a defense of 4, correct? Yes. Defense of 4, 1 hit. All I need is 1 shield. Come on, big guy. No hits. Okay. All I need was 1 shield. All I got was 1 shield. All right. So Cone is going to stay where he is. There's really nothing he can do anyway. Mask, once again, will be using her combat mobility. If she rolls high enough on movement to get behind the orc. 8. So she can come to here and spin around and attack. Using Orc's Bane, so she'll get 2 attacks anyway. One hit. And what's his defense? 2. 1 defense. Okay. Second attack. Complete miss. All right. Nice. Okay. And Hendrix attacks with the long sword. 3 hit. Okay. That guy's dead. Because there's no way he can survive this. Even if he rolls 2 defense, that's 3 hits. 1 is still getting through. So the orc is no more. All right, we're doing better, guys. We're doing better. We're definitely doing better. We're going to go down the line. First, we're going to open this, then we'll open this, then we'll open this. So let's put her back over here. Move her back to here. Go back to Cone. Get ready to open the door. Yes. And we have a weapons rack. Okay. So get rid of this. Bring in an open door. There's got to be something in here. Bring in a weapons rack. 2 orcs, 1 skeleton. Whew, it's a mishmash. So we have spirit orc. We have spirit orc. We have... Where is skeleton? We have skeleton. All right. Is that everything? Abundant armory. The armory on this level is replete with finely crafted weapons. We'll be searching for treasure in this room. Okay, so Cone. We're gonna move him in to engage the skeletons. So wait, there are our orcs. And where is our skeleton card? I know once we get him in there, the orcs will be able to attack anyway, but I feel confident in his ability to take out that skeleton. So let's roll some movement dice. Let's get him into the fight. 7. So we will move him to here. Dink, dink, dink. And we will attack. He's rolling 4 attack with that big axe. Woof. A complete miss. Not what we wanted to see. Well, if you go by D&D rules, axes aren't the best against skeletons anyway. Now, if it was a giant maul, that would be different. So we bring in Mask. 2. Thank God, at least. Okay. So let's back this door up a little so that we can put her right here. So, orc, ambidextrous, 3 attacks. 2 with the short sword, 1 with the dagger. So first attack, no hits. Second attack, 1 hit. 2 defense. 1 defense. third attack with the dagger. Now here's the thing with ambidextrous, because of the special ability, once per turn, when you attack with a short sword or dagger, you may make one additional attack with a dagger. Do not discard after use. Now, where does it say it? I forget where it says it, but in the Thieves' rules, when they use this, they don't get to roll defense for the dagger attack. Correct? Yeah, it's in the Thieves' rules. It's not on this card, but when they attack with the dagger, they don't get to roll defense. It's only one die, though. And it's a miss anyway. Oh, Mask, you're killing me. You're killing me. So who's next? Hendrix. Whoop. First, we need to put Mask on the field. Okay. So Hendrix, and we're going to stay hugging the wall because we are not going to have rocks dropped on us again. Okay. Puts him there. 3 attack with a long sword. Two hits. 2 defense. Done. Nice. Okay, remove this orc from the field. All right, now we got Nicolton coming in. Four. So we will move him here. And he can attack diagonally with his wizard staff. So that is an attack of 2. Whoops. 1 hit. 2 defense. He took out the spirit orc with his staff. Okay, so the only one left is Cone's skeleton. Cone. Zargon's turn. Yes. All right. 1 hit. Okay, and he has a defense of 5. Come on, man. 1 shield. That's all we need. 1 shield. We did not get 1 shield. So that's a physical hit. So that brings him down to 6. Nice. Okay. Oh my goodness. And the skeleton's probably going to move. No, the skeleton's going to stand fast. Come on, Cone. Do Papa proud. 2 hits against 2 defense. Done. Okay. So, actions. Search for traps. No, of course, no traps in this one. Mask. Search for treasure. On the weapons rack, you find a hand axe. Draw the hand axe equipment card and add this item to your character sheet. Okay, so the hand axe. What is that? I think it's just like a throwable weapon, like her daggers. So this hand axe allows you to roll 2 attack dice. It can also be thrown at any monster in your line of sight, but is lost once it is thrown. So she has her bandolier. What's interesting is it doesn't say the wizard can't use this. I think I'm going to give this to Nicolton as a ranged weapon because she has her bandolier of daggers. And Hendrix, just for giggles, we will search for secret doors. No secret doors. Okay, so let's get this guy off the field. So we have a hand axe. The wizard has it. Who knows? Maybe we'll use it this quest. So we're going to move everybody to this door and begin door busting proceedings. No. You know what? Before we move anybody, though, Search for traps. Okay. Now we'll move Hendrix in. And Colton came to here. So open the closet. A treasure chest in a room all by its onesie. This is not suspicious at all. Okay. All right. Step in. Search for traps. Do not find any traps. Okay. We'll get her in here. Open the chest. It's a mimic. Okay. Search for treasure. Within the chest, you find a potion of restoration. Draw the potion of restoration artifact card and add this item to your character sheet. Potion of restoration. Do I have that already? Rod of elixir of life. Ring, spell ring, spirit blade, wand of magic. I think I actually have that already. Hold on. Blade, rabbit, boots, dust of disappearance. The wizard has a bunch of potions. No. Spell scroll. Inspiring tale, lullaby, songs. Huh. Where is my potion of restoration card? Orin's armor, rod of elixir of life. Is it supposed to be the elixir of life? Fortune's longsword, ring of return, spell ring, spirit blade, wand of magic, wizard's cloak. That'll be awesome to get. Yeah. So unless I am missing an artifact card, which I don't think I am. These are all equipment cards, equipment cards, equipment cards. Hold on, let me check some of the cards I have off to the side. Okay, so yes, until I can clarify if this is wrong or not, because none of these, I don't have a potion of restoration for any of them. And it does say artifact, not equipment, right? Yeah, the artifact card. Wizard staff, ring of fortitude, talisman of lore, dagger, dagger, spell scroll, hand axe. Anti-poison quill, spell scroll, inspiring tale. Okay, bard songs, rogue, bandolier, phantom blade, rabbit boots, dust of disappearance, orc's bane. Barbarian doesn't have any potions. So I am going to go with it. This is a typo, and this should actually be the elixir of life. And we're going to go with that until I can verify if that is correct or not. Probably with a Google search after we're done tonight. But the elixir of life, this small bottle of pearly liquid brings a dead hero back to life, restoring all of their body and mind points. This potion can only be used once. I have a feeling that's what that is supposed to be. Okay. All right. So we're just going to move everybody down to the next door. No. All right. Put her there. Put him here. Because I have a feeling there's going to be something behind door number 2. Whoops. All right. Okay. Open the door. Boom. Okay. Closed doors. Now an open door. table. Orc. And that's it. All right, I'm feeling daring. Let's move him in. And it's one orc. Let's move him in and see what happens. Whoops, those are the wrong dice. 5. So we'll just bring him straight down. Probably going to regret that. No? Okay. Nothing falling on my head. Nice. And we are going to swing the axe of 4. Oh, he's toast. 3 hits, only 2 defense. He cannot withstand that. All right. All right, Mask. We're just going to bring in that. He made quick work of that one. Mask, we're just going to bring in, and she is going to, before anything else, search for traps. No traps. Let's bring Hendrix in. Search for secret doors. No secret doors. Bring the Colton in. And you know what the last thing is we're going to look for. Search for treasure. Draw a card. All right, we've been doing gangbusters with these cards so far. All right, and boom. Hazard. Holy cow. While you are searching, a hidden arrow shoots from the wall and strikes you. You lose 1 body point and your turn is over. Oh, how many body points? So he has 1 body point left. Okay, he has a potion of healing, and we're going to drink it right now because he only has 1 body point left. He can't afford to lose anything else. So it restores 1d6 hit points, not going over... Excuse me, 1d6 hit points, not going over the maximum. 5, which would give him 6. So that puts him back up to his total of 5. All right. Oh, and we have to erase the potion of healing from his, from his character sheet. Okay. Done. So that just brings us all the way back, because we know we have a dead end there. We have a trap there. That just brings us all the way back. We're going to pop cone right here. So there's going to be a bit of a jump because this is going to take a while to get everybody there. Okay, so here we are. We came all the way around. We have a closed door here. We have a closed door here, but we couldn't get into actual door opening positions because we also have an orc right here. Now, it took dice rolls to get everybody to here, but we are going to start off with moving Conan in. So he's going to roll some movement dice, and we're going to see about advancing on the orc and maybe taking him out as easily as we took out the last one. Wow, that's a lot of movement dice. Okay, all he really needed was a 2. Okay, let's hope he rolls that high with the attack. So here is our orc once again. And 2 hits. Not a bad roll. Not a bad roll. He has 2 defense. 1 defense, but 1 hit. So that means, well, let's move Conan in. Cone in, and this orc is now no more. Sweet. Okay. So while he's there, let's have him search for traps. No traps. Okay, so let's move him back and let's get our team into door busting positions. I'm really curious to see what's going to be in here. I'm real curious to see what's going to be in here. Not yet. Hendrix over here. And then Colton to here. And then Cone. Open the door. Yes. What do we have? We have a chair with an altar. Okay. Open door. The altar, which we haven't used much, is right there. The chair. Oh, we're telling a story right here. And then the chair is right there. Oh, and is that a cabinet or a bookcase? I think that's a cabinet. I think that is the cabinet behind. Okay. Ooh, Sage found. The orc spirit sage pauses from studying a spectral tome to address you. You wield Orc's Bane. I know what you seek. Ha ha! Okay. The Spirit Queen has stolen our knowledge. With time, she can master the secrets of combining dread magic with the elements, creating devastating spells. If Zargon and the troops of that evil sorcerer mastered this power, they would be unstoppable. You can find the Spirit Queen high in the mountains at the towers of the elements conducting her research. The sage passes you a copper key and instructs you to use it on the exit door that leads out of the drowned temple. Okay? And that's it. Okay, so Cone has the key. Well, we're obviously going in here. I mean, yeah. One step in. Search for traps. No traps. Okay. Can never be too careful. I didn't think there was going to be traps, but you can never be too careful. Let's get Mask in there. And search for treasure? Aww. Oh, please be good. Please be good to me. Don't be another pitfall. Okay, and boom. Gem. Okay. Tucked into the toe of an old boot, you find a small gem worth 35 gold coins. Record the money on your character sheet. Do not return the card to the bottom of the deck. So there is our money. Word. Okay, so this looks very cool. This was our encounter. We're going to open this one. I doubt this is the exit door, but, well, maybe it is because everything else is blocked off. Okay, so, I mean, the stairs could be here. So that's going to be that. Okay, so let's move her to here. We'll move him up. We'll move him to here. And then we'll bring Cone in. Yes. Okay, that was not the key. All right. So we have a closed door here. We have an open door here. I'm very intrigued as to what's happening right now. And we have a bookcase right here. Oh, 2 abominations and a zombie. It is a fight for our lives to get out of here. Abomination. Abomination. How do they fit in the room? Okay. Let's move the door. And zombie. 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 Okay. So everything here is physical. So Cone's just going in and going to go ham on, actually, no, let's roll some movement dice. Oh no, he can't get through the zombie. We have to take out the zombie first. Okay. So just move him in. No traps, thank goodness. 4 attack dice. Whoa. 3. I'm thinking that puts the zombie down because, okay, let's get rid of this because our zombie has, oh no, the zombie has 3 defense. Highly doubt he's gonna make it though. And then where is our abominations are right here. Okay. All right, so 3 defense for the zombie. 1, but the zombie is no more. Zombie is destroyed. All right. So now it is Mask's turn. Ooh, 11. That's more than enough to move her in and engage the abomination. Okay. So, first, Orc's Bane. Miss. Dagger. Oh man. 1 hit. 3 defense. If she does damage, I will crack up. She damaged it at least. Okay, 1. Okay. So who do we have now? Hendrix. Hendrix. Hendrix comes in. Oh, movement dice. 10. We're going to put him here so he can attack on a diagonal with the long sword and maybe force them to do something. 1 hit, 3 defense. Oh, nope. Boink. Done. Yes. Okay. That zombie is removed. All right. And now we'll bring Nicolton in. And I think now will be a good time for Nicolton to use one of his spells, because I seem to be really stingy with his spells. 6. Okay, Nicolton. We're just going to bring him in to here. And let's see what his spells are. His fire spells. Okay, so we're going to use Ball of Flame. Just call it a fireball. This spell may be cast on any one monster, enveloping it in a ball of fire. It inflicts 2 body points of damage. The monster then rolls 2 movement dice. For each 5 or 6 rolled, the damage is reduced by 1 point. Okay, so actions. Cast a spell. Fire. And what was that? Ball of Flame. Ball of Flame. Cast a spell. Boom. Done. Okay, so he has 1 point of damage. Oh, it already recorded. Okay, so he has 1 point of damage, and it is now Zargon's turn. So, that spell... Oh, I knocked another one off. Luckily, I have a lot. I think it was there. Or was it here? Okay, so he lumbers in and is engaging Hendrix. Oh, only 1 hit. Okay, and Hendrix, I think, has 4 defense. So he has a pretty good shot of not taking any damage. Yes, it's only 1 shield, but that's all he needed. All right, so now Cone. And he only needs 2, so I'm not even going to roll movement because he only needs 2 to come into here and engage the abomination. 2 hits. What was it? 3 defense? Yes. That's supposed to be a hit. You know what I did. Okay. And that thing is destroyed as it is. All right. Nice. Okay. So here we are in this room with a bookshelf. So mask, action, just to make sure. Search for traps. Been burned by that too many times. Hendrix, just to make sure. Search for treasure. Oh, I was really hoping there'd be something on the bookshelf right there. Okay. Boom. Ah! Oh. Pitfall. Okay. 1 point of damage. 3 physical. There we go. I keep knocking this off. That's a horrible place to put. Is that actually where that tile is supposed to go? Yeah. All right. Put this back to the bottom. I keep getting that card. All right. And so we're just going to move everybody to the door. Maybe this is the locked door. Okay. Hendrix, or I'm sorry, Nicolton is there. Mask is here. And then we bring Cone in. Yes. The copper key slides into the lock and you're able to open the exit door. Sweet. When you open the exit door, you find a stairwell leading up. Okay. These are our stairs. Boom. Open door. And an orc guarding the exit. All right. That's it? Oh, okay. So he only needs to do 1, 2 to engage. 4 attack. Ooh, only 1 hit. Okay, but he has what, 2 defense? The orc has 2 defense. So, oh yeah, he's toast. Okay, this wasn't nearly as bad with the whole mind points thing as I thought it was going to be, because our guys have turned into heavy hitters with all of the gear that they have, which at this point, for everything we've been doing, I really dig that. And I was about to say, I think we just missed everything down here, but there's nothing left, because this is blocked off, this is blocked off, this is blocked off, this is blocked off, and that's blocked off. So this whole section here has been off limits. So Hendrix, exit. Rogue, you have reached the staircase that leads out of the Drowned Temple. Do you wish to exit the quest? Yes. The rogue has exited. Mask is gone. The Colton. Yes. He has left. Cone is going to be guarding everyone's back. Hendrix, yes. And last but certainly not least, Cone. Yes. After speaking with the orc spirit guardians of the Drowned Temple, you have discovered the Spirit Queen's location and must now stop her research before she becomes too powerful. Exit the quest. And that will take us to quest number 10. Oh, now we're going to go through all the towers. Tower of the Earth, Tower of Water, Tower of Air, Tower of Fire, and then Spire of Spirits. So, just to give you an idea of how fast this year is going, these two, Tower of Fire and Tower of Spirits, will take place in October. So July, August, September, October. There we go. The year is moving fast. So that was quest number 9, Sage's Exile. Not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, considering we were going to have to go through that whole mind-body thing again. Plus, all of the traps at the start I really thought was going to screw us up, and I kept knocking this piece off. This is cool to me. I love when they do stuff like this. Like, they actually set up a little diorama in here. Kind of makes me wish they even had like a spirit token that you could have put in here somewhere. But this was cool. I like this. I like it when they kind of like, they don't use the whole board and they kind of funnel you a little bit. And they make use of the furniture pieces. I know I say this all the time, but I really like looking at the board after just to see everything that we've done. So as far as gold goes, we found that gem for, what, 35 gold? We have 180 gold coins. 10, 11. So that will only give us 215 gold, which really isn't enough to buy anything new that we don't already have. So Hendrix is our money keeper. So we'll just mark 225 gold coins. 225. The only thing I can think is, let's look at the equipment. Can we buy masks and bracers to up her defense? Because she can wear non-metal armor, and bracers are non-metal. Of course, the bracers are on Cone, right? Yeah, bracers are 550 gold. Okay, so she can't afford bracers yet. That's the only thing I think we really need that's left, is to get Mask some armor. So that was our quest 9. I hope you enjoyed this. I cannot wait to see what they have in store for us for the towers. I kind of have a feeling that each tower, the central piece right here, is going to be our main focus. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I do hope you come back and join us. Thank you for joining us on Friday Night Game Night. Don't forget that this morning we also released a video for Target Fall or Target Summer Geek Out. And don't forget to come back and join us on Sunday for Show and Tell, where we will talk about the Yojo June video that passed from this past Wednesday. We will talk about what's coming up, and we'll be taking a look at some other stuff. So come on back. We still have more of Yojo June to celebrate, talk about. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Hello, Joes, and welcome to the end of the video. It's good to see you here. While you're here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's Yojo June, and if you were thinking of becoming a member of the Steel Corps, now would be a time to do it. You can join for $1 a month through channel memberships or my Ko-fi page, and get access to members-only Discord, members-only live streams, eventually, and members-only monthly videos. This month for Yojo June, we're taking a look at the 1/6 scale Fig Zero Dead Game Snake Eyes. If you're wondering what Dead Game is, just think of G.I. Joe. But what if Rob Liefeld? Remember to keep coming back all month while we check out everything G.I. Joe and G.I. Joe adjacent. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Yo Joe!